Well, good morning and happy Friday. So every so often you hear the results of a study that say only 5% of high school graduates can name more than 3 states in the United States, or only 67% of college graduates know how many sides are on a triangle. Most people in the United States think that the Civil War is a game show in the 80s, something like that. However, occasionally you hear a study released, and it says only 92% of third graders can name all of Shakespeare's plays. Or a full 15% of sixth graders cannot tell you the square root of 14,365,822 in their head. Or, something else like that. And you think, oh my goodness. Shakespeare's plays, let's see, there was Hamlet. Yeah, there was Hamlet, and there was Hamlet. Yeah, I think Hamlet. You go, I'm done. I'm sunk. So we've been talking about the importance of thinking. And that's not the same thing as saying that we've got to be smart, although being smart certainly helps, and it's a step. It's part of the path to wisdom. But I want to be sure you don't think that it stops there. So we keep reading in Philippians 4, and this is the passage: whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is of good repute, if there's any excellence, anything worthy of praise, let your mind dwell on these things, the things that you have learned and received and heard and seen in me. Practice these things, and the God of peace will be with you. So you got to think about all these things, and then blessed are you if you do them, right? If you apply. So look, here's what we need to understand. It's not enough to know. It's not enough to collect good thoughts. It's not enough to think noble things. We need to act. We need to move forward. If application is the same thing as vitamin A, we have a vitamin A deficiency in the church today. We are not as good as we tend to think. So a few years ago, we did a reveal test at Christ Church. It was probably 10 years ago, and we were one of the first churches to do this. There were 300,000 people eventually that were surveyed all about their spiritual habits and practices. And there was a lot of things that came out of that survey that were helpful for us. And there was a lot of encouraging things about people at Christ Church and small groups and some of the other things that were happening. And there were reasons to be encouraged. But I remember the consultant who was going over the results with me said, wow, he goes, look at this. You have a lot of people who report that they have a dynamic, growing walk with Christ, who, these were his words, he said, give almost no money away, and who are not talking with anyone else about Christ. So I want to make some points here, and today just one. We'll pick this up again next week. First of all, I want you to understand, knowing is not enough. In Luke 27, Jesus heals somebody, and someone out of the crowd yells, "Blessed is the mother that gave birth to you, the mother that nursed you." And Jesus responds and says, rather, blessed are those who hear the word of God and obey it. Not blessed are those who hear the word of God and understand it. Not blessed are those who hear the word of God and come back for more. Not blessed are those who hear the word of God and reduce it to some pithy statement that they put on a t-shirt or a bumper sticker. Not blessed are those who amass a lot of insight because they listen to podcasts and read blogs. No, blessed are those who obey it. In John 13, we get this incredible leadership lesson by Jesus. He washes the feet of the apostles. And then he says, now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them. So I want to just say today, the first step forward is not simply knowing, it's knowing and doing. Have a good weekend.